Hello everyone, and today we are going to react to this YouTuber called Lando Carlitz. And basically, he makes some weird ass videos, so we're gonna take a look at it, and now let's get right into the video! Click play.
Alright class, before I pass out the exam results, I just want to say that I am very sorry. For underestimating us? No, not exactly. Why is he locking the door? Oh, shit. I'm getting out of here. Now, I can't tell if you guys just didn't study or studied the wrong subject entirely. If I added up all your scores together, you guys would still fail this exam. In fact, every single—
What? What is that supposed to mean?
one of you belongs in a horror movie because every decision you made was incorrect. I think the incorrect decision
You made is incorrect? What? Okay.
I was joining this guy's class. I know, right? How is he so accurate? So for starters, Scott, I don't know if you had a seizure or took your test during a goddamn earthquake, but reading your answers made me have a seizure and wish I had died by an earthquake. Well, that's a little hyperbolic, wouldn't you agree? Shut your stupid mouth. Sucks to be that guy. Oh, shit. And believe it or not, Scott's test was actually the best one, which now brings us to—
He just throws books at the children. Bruh. And by the way, 5 days ago, it was my birthday, so wish me a happy birthday. No one gonna wish me happy birthday? Oh my god, I just forgot to pause the video. I am so dumb. Let's just get back right there.
Your test score, Kyle, was lower than the temperature of my house. Wait, that doesn't sound too bad. In degrees Celsius. That's actually really bad, actually. Not only do I not have hope for you just as a person, but I no longer have hope for anyone you come into contact with. May God have mercy on your soul. Jesus. God damn.
May God have mercy on your soul? What? Is he gonna beat the children out the fuck out of them? Bro, if their parents see this grade, adoption center. That's where you go.
Lord, you better protect this man, Jake. How you doing, sir? Jake,
What?
believe it or not, I actually wanted to congratulate you. Really? What for? Because you managed to get the first negative test score in all of human history. Oh, Wait, is that a good thing? Or? No, I don't think so, man. Jake, you would have been better off handing in a blank test. I would say that you're dumb—
That is not a good thing. That is not a good thing.
than a box of rocks, but that would be an insult to the rocks. If this test was a Ninja Warrior competition, your plane crashed before you even left for the event. That's not good. My best—
Oh, I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty accurate.
recommendation, Jake, would be to remove yourself from this class, hop on a boat, and hopefully crash it into North Sentinel Island. Where's that at? The Bahamas? Yeah, dude, check it out. Let me know how it is. All right. All in all, I think the combined brain power of everyone here couldn't turn on a goddamn light bulb. In fact, there's a better chance that it would turn one off. And there's no surgeon on the planet that could heal the brain damage that you have caused me. My hope for you is more lost than the city of Atlantis, and I'd be shocked if I'm still alive by the time you all graduate. I hope you all have a wonderful break. Hey, sir, quick question. Is there going to be a curve? Yeah, here's your curve. Merry Christmas, you f***ing idiots.
Alright, the next video we're going to watch is random sentences that were inconvenient tax form compilation. So let's get right into the video!
Alright, prisoner 696. For 3 counts of theft, here's your punishment.
Whoa.
My grandmother ordered way too much furniture from IKEA, and I'm gonna need you to put it all together.
Are you just charging me that to get out of doing it yourself?
Nope, absolutely not.
Well, are the directions straightforward?
The pictures don't make sense, and all you get is an Allen wrench. Happy holidays. Prisoner 969. For theft and assaulting a police officer, and wow, you've done a lot of shit.
I have, yeah.
And sexual harassment on 3 counts. You have to stay at the sketchy Holiday Inn for 2 years, and if you miss a single complimentary breakfast, we take your kids.
But they always end so early.
Enjoy your stay, sir. Prisoner 69669969. You guys couldn't pick any of the numbers? Okay. For murder to the first degree, you're sentenced to going through airport security 1,000 times for every 1 person you've killed.
Do I get TSA pre-check?
No.
That's a little harsh, don't you think?
You shouldn't have killed all those people.
Yeah, that's a good point. I probably shouldn't have done that.
And lastly, prisoner 7. For terrorism and treason. Ooh, scary.
Treason?
All you gotta do is file my taxes.
Yeah, you can just kill me now, please.
All right.
god. Oh my god, bro. What?
For the distribution of illegal substances, here's your punishment. You will be automatically logged out of all your online accounts and will have to manually relog back in every single time.
Can I use autofill for my passwords?
Either remember them or reset them. Stop doing drugs. Prisoner 42069. For armed assault and sexual assault, wow, you're going to hell, you have to pay with cash everywhere you go from now until the end of time.
But cashiers hate that.
Now they're going to hate you. Good luck out there.
But what do I do with all the quarters?
Find a fucking coin star. I don't give a shit. Prisoner 696.
420.
For embezzlement and bank fraud, you have to get a new license at the DMV once a week for 5 years, and the required paperwork changes every single time.
Will they save my spot in line if I have to leave and come back?
No. When has the DMV ever done that?
True. That is kind of harsh, though.
You robbed the U.S. Treasury.
Pretty impressive, though, am I right?
Not bad. Get him out of here. Lastly, prisoner...
No, that's not impressive. What do you mean by impressive? That is not impressive.
For arson and crimes against humanity, wow, look at you. All you have to do is help me move. And he shot himself.
Prisoner 0001. For armed robbery of a federal bank, here's your punishment. You have to use an Uber every time you want to travel and engage in small talk with the driver for the entire duration of the trip. What? But I'm an introvert. I don't have the energy for that. Well, you had the energy to steal from America, so you have the energy to hear about Tom's stupid dreams on the way to Walmart. Next. Prisoner 0000, probably could have shaved off some of these zeros. 002. For committing a triple homicide, you have to go through the entire job application process for 700 high-skilled jobs. Does that include those easy apply jobs on LinkedIn? Nope, they're the ones where you have to re-answer the same questions about your job history that are already answered in your resume. Well, do I at least get any of the jobs that I apply for? You'll get to the final interview round for every job, only to find out that they weren't hiring anybody to begin with. Plus, you're a murderer, so you're pretty much unemployable. Next, prisoner 0000. I'm not reading that. Number 3, get your ass up here. For committing also a triple homicide. Wow, you too, huh? Yeah, triple homicides are in these days. Yeah, that's a horrible trend to jump on. So for your punishment, you have to step on a Lego every time you get out of bed and also every time you get in bed. What? But how am I supposed to go to sleep after that? How are you supposed to sleep after committing a triple homicide? I actually got over that pretty quickly. Well, that's because you're a f***ing psychopath. Get him out of here. And lastly, prisoner 4 with 7 zeros right before it. For first-degree murder and vehicular manslaughter, wow, somebody couldn't wait till GTA 6. Your punishment will be to go to prison. Oh, okay, well, that's not too bad then. As an underpaid 9-to-5 employee. Oh, yeah, no, that's pretty inconvenient, actually. Prisoner 6969. For distributing illegal firearms, here's your punishment. You have to leave and buy a new roll of toilet paper at the store every single time you have to take a shit. Well, can I at least buy it ahead of time so I'm not clenching my way down the grocery aisles? No, sir, you may not. What? But that's almost criminal. Well, so are you, so I suggest you steer clear of the Flamin' Hot Cheetos. Next, prisoner 6969. Someone thinks they're f***ing hilarious. For distributing firearms and ballistic missiles, your punishment is every time you order food from a drive-thru, you can't start eating out of the bag until you get back to your house. But that's when the food tastes the best. Well, you better drive quickly or that shit's going in the microwave. Somebody get this guy out of here. Prisoner 007 420 69. So stupid. For distributing firearms, ballistic missiles, and weapons of mass destruction, starting to notice a little bit of a trend here. You have to do CrossFit 5 days a week, and you're not allowed to talk to anyone about it or ever bring it up. What? But how else are people supposed to know about it? They're not. That's the beauty of it. Enjoy doing burpees in the middle of traffic. Prisoner 420 69 420. I'm just gonna start pointing. This is ridiculous. For distributing illegal firearms, because why the hell not? You have to iron your clothes every time you put something on and untie a super tight knot every time you wear shoes. Wait, but sir, it's so much easier to just throw it all in the dryer. You know what's even easier? Not selling lethal weapons on Facebook Marketplace. I don't know. I really like selling lethal weapons on Facebook Marketplace. And I hope you like taking 30 minutes to get ready. Get the hell out of my face. All right, prisoner 1. For a triple homicide, you have to download the app and create an account every single time you make an online purchase. Wait, what? Okay, well, can I at least opt out of email newsletters? Nope, you'll be opting in for email newsletters as well as text push notifications so you never miss another good deal. Happy shopping. Prisoner 11? For robbing a
Fucking funny.
children's hospital. How do you rob a children's hospital? Anyways.
Children's hospital? How? Rob a bank? That is not normal. That is not normal. Anyways. Okay. Let's get back to the video.
You are no longer allowed to use grocery bags every single time you make a food run. What? Do you know how many trips I'm gonna have to make to get all that in my house? Do you know how many I give? Not even a single one. Get the hell out of my face, please. Prisoner 696699. Guys, come on. We were doing so well. For kidnapping a family of 9. Wow, you did that all on your own? I did, yeah. Your punishment is you have to go inside and talk to the cashier every single time you fill up your gas tank. But I'm an introvert. I'm way too shy to do all that. No, you're not. Introverts don't kidnap 9 people at the same time. True, yeah. I might just be a psychopath then. You're definitely a psychopath. Next prisoner, come on in. And lastly, for burning down a homeless shelter, wow, somebody's a piece of shit. All you gotta do is help me connect my printer to my laptop. No, I think I'll just take the death penalty. I'm ready. Prisoner 420. For theft and grand arson, your punishment is some guy will turn your ceiling light on immediately after you get tucked in and ready for bed every night. Is he gonna turn it off at some point, or? No, he will not. Well, that's kind of annoying. And so is this conversation. Next, for hacking the Pentagon and releasing military secrets, it's actually pretty impressive, you have to watch the entire intro to every TV show or anime that you watch, every single episode. What? Do you know how much time that's gonna cost me? You wanna make that the outro as well? Didn't think so. Get out of my courtroom, please. F me. No, thank you. Next, for 5 counts of murder, your punishment is every show you watch must be consumed as the show airs once every single week to the general public. Okay, well, what about all the shows that are already fully released? 1 episode a week is how you'll be consuming them, sir. But I just started Lost last week. That's gonna take years to finish.
Okay, I think I'm done. Fuck me.
Now I can't watch Lost faster. Shut the f up and get out of my courtroom. Prisoner
And you shut the fuck
911.
up.
Wow,